When it is time for salah, the Muslims, they are prevented from praying. Instead, it's replaced by singing communist anthems and poetry praising Chairman Mao, and flag-raising ceremonies and pledging allegiance ceremonies. Husband and wives who have been forcibly detained, they are made to share rooms and beds with other people's husbands and wives. Think about that for a moment. And if they refuse, your wife would get raped. You would be stripped naked and humiliated. Sisters have been raped. Sisters are forced to marry Han Chinese men. Sisters who have fallen ill and they need medication, they are given sterilization injections and pills. But you know, from all this horrific doom and gloom, there's inspiration. Because the very fact that there are millions that are being detained, more and more concentration camps are popping up, that means the Uyghurs are resisting. Because if they had just accepted everything, they wouldn't have had this many concentration camps. They wouldn't have had so many millions of people detained. They're resisting. Sadly, we have organizations and figures within our community who will not hesitate to appease, who will not hesitate to compromise, who will not hesitate to legitimize the narrative and the policies of our detractors and our oppressors. If there was ever a time, if there was ever a group of people who could compromise, who could appease, it would be our Uyghur brothers and sisters. So why are we here in the UK and broadly speaking in the West? Why are we so quick to appease, to compromise, to legitimize, to normalize? Why? We've not been subjected to what's happening in East Turkestan. So within the struggle and the resistance of our Uyghur brothers and sisters in occupied East Turkestan is a wealth of lessons, my dear brothers and sisters. It is a source of hope. It's inspiration. They are in fact leading the way in how a community should respond when subjected to such horrific levels of oppression purely based on the fact that they are Muslim.